Have you ever wondered about the life of the man touted as the greatest pharaoh of ancient Egypt, Ramses II? Let's embark on a captivating journey back in time, thousands of years ago, to the court of Seti I, where our story begins. Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great, is a name that echoes through the annals of history, synonymous with grandeur, power, and the pinnacle of ancient Egyptian civilization. But before he was a great pharaoh, he was a young prince, born into a world of ancient traditions and divine rule. Born around 1303 BC, Ramses was the son of Pharaoh Seti I and Queen Tuya. His birth was not just the arrival of a new prince, but the dawn of a reign that would leave an indelible mark on Egypt's history. His upbringing was steeped in the intricate rituals of the court, the complex politics of the palace, and the divine teachings of the priesthood. From an early age, Ramses was groomed to lead, taught to command, and nurtured to rule. His father, Seti I, was a formidable pharaoh in his own right, known for his military prowess and dedication to restoring Egypt's temples. He was a role model for young Ramses, who likely observed his father's rule closely, absorbing the lessons of leadership and the nuances of power. Under Seti's guidance, Ramses began to understand the role he was destined to play, the responsibilities that came with it, and the legacy he was to uphold. Yet, despite his royal upbringing and early exposure to power, Ramses was not just a product of his environment. He was a man with his own vision, ambition, and determination. He was not content with simply inheriting his father's throne. He aspired to surpass his father's achievements and carve his own path in Egypt's history. But who was Ramses before he became the great pharaoh? To understand that, we must delve into his early life. So let's turn the sands of time and explore the formative years of Ramses II as we unravel the riddle of this legendary pharaoh. Inheriting a kingdom is one thing, ruling it is another. Ramses II was not just a king by title, he was a king in action. Ramses II ascended to the throne following his father Seti I's death. He was still in his early 20s, a young man taking on an ancient world's most powerful position. But the weight of the crown didn't deter him. On the contrary, it ignited a fire within him, a burning desire to etch his name in the annals of history. The early years of his reign were not without their challenges. He inherited a kingdom that was experiencing a period of relative peace, but the threats from the Hittites in the north and the Libyans in the west were ever present. Ramses II was quick to understand that maintaining peace was a delicate balancing act, often requiring the flexing of military might. And flex his might he did. Ramses II embarked on several military campaigns in the early years of his reign. His first significant military campaign was against the Libyans, who were threatening Egypt's western borders. With a strategic and decisive approach, Ramses II led his army to a resounding victory, reminding everyone that Egypt was not a nation to be trifled with. But Ramses II was not just a warrior king. He understood the importance of consolidation of power. He initiated extensive building projects across Egypt, from temples to statues, each one larger and more grandiose than the last. These structures not only displayed his wealth and power but also served to reinforce his divine status among his subjects. Ramses II was a king who understood the intricacies of power. He knew when to wield a sword and when to pick up a chisel. He was not just a warrior and a builder, but a visionary who set the stage for a golden age in Egypt's history. His early reign laid the foundations for what was to come. The real story of Ramses II, however, begins with his greatest military campaign. What makes a pharaoh great? Is it his ability to lead in battle? If so, Ramses II more than proved his mettle at the Battle of Kadesh. The Battle of Kadesh, which took place in the 5th year of Ramses II's reign, was truly a spectacle of ancient warfare. The conflict arose from a territorial dispute over the city of Kadesh, a strategically important location on the Orontes River. The contested city was coveted by both the Egyptian and Hittite empires, setting the stage for one of the largest chariot battles ever recorded in history. Ramses II, eager to establish his military prowess, led an army of approximately 20,000 men towards Kadesh. However, the young pharaoh was deceived by 2 Hittite spies, who falsely reported that the Hittite forces were still far from the city. This led Ramses II to divide his forces, a decision that almost spelled disaster for the Egyptians. The Hittites launched a surprise attack on the divided Egyptian army, and for a moment, it seemed as if all were lost. But Ramses II, showing remarkable courage and leadership, rallied his troops and counterattacked with such ferocity that the Hittites were forced to retreat within the walls of Kadesh. Despite being outnumbered and taken by surprise, Ramses II managed to turn a near defeat into a stalemate. The Battle of Kadesh ended with a peace treaty, the first known in history. This treaty was a testament to Ramses II's skill as both a warrior and a diplomat, marking him as a truly great leader. The Battle of Kadesh was a pivotal moment in Ramses II's reign. It showcased not only his strategic acumen but also his indomitable spirit. This battle, more than any other event, forged the image of Ramses II as a great warrior pharaoh, an image that would endure for millennia. The Battle of Kadesh was not just a military victory, it was a turning point in Ramses II's reign. Ramses II was not just a warrior, he was a builder, a visionary who left a lasting legacy on the landscape of Egypt. The pharaoh, during his reign of 66 years, commissioned an array of architectural marvels that still inspire awe and admiration today. One of his most renowned constructions is the Ramesseum, a grandiose mortuary temple erected in Thebes on the west bank of the Nile. This colossal structure was a testament to Ramses II's power and divinity, a shrine where he could be worshipped as a god. The Ramesseum boasted a forest of towering columns, intricate relief carvings, and most notably, a colossal statue of the pharaoh himself. Although now in ruins, the remains of the Ramesseum offer a tantalizing glimpse into the grandeur of Ramses II's reign. Further south, nestled between the craggy cliffs of Nubia, lie the twin temples of Abu Simbel. These temples, hewn directly from the rock face, were dedicated to Ramses II and his beloved wife Nefertari. The larger of the two temples features 4 colossal statues of Ramses II seated on his throne, their faces turned eternally towards the rising sun. Inside, a labyrinth of chambers adorned with vividly colored carvings depict the pharaoh's victories and divine lineage. But these temples were not merely a display of royal vanity. They were a strategic assertion of Egyptian power, located at the kingdom's southern border to impress and intimidate potential invaders. Moreover, they were a testament to the pharaoh's piety, reinforcing his divine status and his relationship with the gods. These architectural achievements of Ramses II were not just mere constructions of stone and mortar. They were powerful symbols, a tangible manifestation of his strength, divinity, and cultural sophistication. They were a statement to the world, a declaration of Egypt's might and glory under his rule. And so, through these grand structures, Ramses II left an indelible mark on the physical and cultural landscape of Egypt. His monuments, in their scale and splendor, continue to captivate us, thousands of years after their creation. Through stone and mortar, Ramses II ensured his name would echo through the ages. Ramses II ruled for an incredible 66 years. What is the legacy of such a long reign? Ramses II ushered in an era of prosperity. His diplomatic prowess, especially the Treaty of Kadesh, established enduring peace with the Hittites. This peace facilitated internal growth and development, birthing a golden age of culture and architecture. As a builder, Ramses II's projects, the Ramesseum and the temples at Abu Simbel, are ancient engineering wonders, serving as powerful divine statements. They inspire awe and reverence today, testifying his reign's grandeur and ancient civilization's prowess. However, his legacy surpasses architecture. He promoted and artistic works, fostering a vibrant cultural scene still evident in modern Egypt. His death marked an era's end, but his legacy persisted. His son, Meremptah, and numerous descendants carried forward his policies and architecture. His mummy, in the 19th century, provided insights into Egyptian royal life. His achievements in battle, diplomacy, architecture, and culture left an indelible mark on Egypt and the world, representing ancient Egyptian civilization's zenith. Ramses II was not just a pharaoh. He was a legend, a man whose life and reign continue to fascinate us even today. If you enjoyed this journey through the life of Ramses II and want to discover more fascinating stories from history, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay curious and stay informed.